Good day, everyone. We're our group one and we're going to report the dessert. Next. So, first, definition of dessert. A sweet course or dish such pastry or ice cream presented at the end of meal. A sweet course that it to be eaten after the main course. So, dessert is a course that concludes a meal. The course consists of sweet food such as confection as possibly a beverage such as dessert, wine, or liquor. The term dessert can apply confection such as biscuits, cookies, cakes, custards, ice creams, pastries, pies, pudding, and so on and so forth. Fruits is also commonly found in desserts course because it's naturally occurring sweetness. Some cultures sweetened by foods that are more commonly savory to dessert. Dessert.
My name is Bongoyan and I am the second reporter, which is the type of dessert. First, leche flan. It's a smooth and silky custard oozing with a thick caramel syrup and it's simply divine. Second, ice cream. It's a mixture of milk, cream, sugar, and sometimes other ingredients that has been frozen into a soft, creamy delight using special techniques. Next, then the third is the cake. Cake is a form of sweet food made from flour, sugar, and other ingredients that is usually baked. Fourth, cookies. Cookies is a baked or cooked snack or dessert that is typical small, flat, and sweet. Then the last is the fruit salad, a dish consisting of various kinds of fruit sometimes served in a liquid, either their own juice or syrup. Kani siyang mga gipili na ko nga mga dessert kay mao ni siya mas famous sa tanan or mas kanang mao kanang kon gali kaning mas mao kinailangan nila nga ni kauman nila taon kay mao nagamiton ng dessert. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bolonia. I'm going to discuss the nature and the characteristic of dessert. Dessert is a type of course that ends or finishes or concludes the meal. It usually eaten last to complete the course of the meal. Dessert is best creamy, decadent, delectable, delicious, elegant, excellent, famous, favorite, fine, free, and French. Dessert consists of variation of daghan of taste, texture, and appearance. The simple dessert and one of the best are the fruit because they are nutritious, appetizing, and easy to prepare and to serve. Next slide, please. Characteristics of a good dessert. Base, typically crispy or cake-like. Filling, creamy element or ripe fruit. For example, like basic cream, custard, and cheese-based cream or dulce leche. Sauce, complementary to enhance the colors, texture, and flavors of the other component. For example, kanang ipang drizzle nga chocolate or caramel sa top of dessert. Textural components such as crispy cookie or dried fruit chip. And garnish is an edible and functional. Next.
Good day, everyone. I am Satuita Assumpta and I will report about the presenting and serving plate to dessert. Art of dessert plating desserts should turn heads in the dining room. Garnishing and plating desserts shouldn't be an afterthought. It should be an integral part of how you build your recipe. Next slide, please. Guidelines in plating dessert. First, make garnishes edible. Everything on a dessert plate should be edible and delicious. Keep Second, keep it clean and simple. Don't crowd the plate. If your dessert is beautiful, it shouldn't need a lot of garnishes. And keep the rim of the plate clear, so the servers aren't touching the food when they place the desserts in front of the customers. Next, please. Third, make your garnishes relate to the dessert on the plate. The only time you should garnish with fresh mint is if you're serving mint ice cream. Don't put it on there just sorry. Don't put it on there just because you think the dessert needs color. If you have a brown dessert, like apples in puff pastry, then make sure all of those elements are executed well. Puff pastry should look beautiful and crisp. Fourth, layer flavors and textures in your dessert. Textures and flavors hit the plate at different times. Ask yourself, how can I make this better? If the answer is a little lemon zest, then add it as a garnish. All the components on the plate should build on the dessert, making it better. Next, please. Fifth, try different plates, various sizes and shapes. The right plate can add or enhance the theme really well. Next, please. May I present to you the plating and presenting tips and techniques? There are many factors and techniques to consider in food plating that affect the overall appearance of a dessert. Applying one of the tips may enhance presentation. Next, please. The plate. When plating desserts, the choice of plate is critical to the final presentation. Remember, the plate is the frame of the presentation. There are many sizes, shapes, and colors available. Choosing the right size of plate is important because food should not be crowded into the plate. Second, the color. Always consider colors as an important part of plate presentation. Always try to have a variety of colors on the plate. Green is fresh and cool and can be soothing. Red is passion and excitement. Black is sophisticated and elegant. Blue is a natural appetite suppressant since it can make food look unappetizing. Next, please. Texture. Texture is critical to food presentation as well as enjoyment. Contrasting hard and soft, smooth and coarse adds visual interest to your food, and it will enhance your customers' enjoyment to the food. Keep things clean. Remember that neatness counts. Food should be contained within the rim of the plate, yet it should not be crowded in the center. Take a look at the plate and ask yourself if it is pleasing to the eye. It should not look sloppy and dirty. Garnish to impress. Garnishes and decorations can enhance your plate presentation. Choose garnishes that are appropriate to the ingredients. For example, using a chocolate curls for chocolate cake. Next, please. Here are some other techniques to keep in mind when garnishing. First, never decorate a plate with something inedible. Second, ensure the garnish complements and enhances the dish. Lastly is choose garnishes that are the correct size and they should be easy to eat. Next reporter, please.
Good day everyone, my name is Cristine Larrobis. I'm going to report about the evaluating dessert. Imong i-judge ang food based sa iyang appearance tas lasa yung pagkaluto. If after niya pila ka hours, di ba siya madaot? You need to evaluate the food to make sure that this is healthy to serve to anybody. Why is important to evaluate dishes in the menu? To check if dishes meet our restaurant standards for quality, to detect if deviations from our food quality standards, to identify ways to improve dish quality. How do we evaluate? Ibutang sa limpyo niya sudlanan para sa pag-evaluate sa food. But nga nimo timailan kung analyze na, dapat mag-testing ka sa pagkaon is 1 inch from your nose if ang baho imong gustong may bawan. Then gamay lang na ikit o tayo na sa pag-usa para maklaro din nimo ang taste. Next reporter please.
Storing and packaging dessert. Storing desserts, knowing the shelf life of a dessert or accompaniment can broaden a host list of sweet selections for an appropriate ending to a holiday menu. Storing cold and hot desserts, as many desserts contain egg and dairy products, can present a potential health hazard if not stored properly. Next, please.
Storage equipment. Proper storage means cold dessert must be covered with plastic or placed in lidded containers before storing in the cold room. It is important that the desserts are in the proper storage or storing so it will not be easily bad or madaot lang. Number one is refrigerate to keep cold or cool. For example, cheesecake, truffles, and anything with whipped cream. Number two, cold storage, the process of storing food by means of refrigeration. For example, popsicle, ice cream, smoothies, and more. And the third one is chilling, to refrigerate or to reduce the temperature of food. For example, the tiramisu cake, pies, and cream parfait. Next.
Good day, everyone. I am Shaina Alonso, and I will discuss the sanitary practices when storing desserts. First is handle the food properly to prevent spoilage and contamination. Next, wash utensils and equipment thoroughly. Next, keep away from food when you are ill. Next, stir foods and ingredients properly. Lastly, safeguard the food during distribution and serving.
Packaging desserts. Packaging will consider various kind of reminders such as the temperature, safety, and of course the quality of the dessert. Why? Because we need to serve a high quality and healthy kind of dessert to customers. Health is what we concern the most. It will be our first priority, and also to let people know what kind of ingredients, benefits it can give to their body. By putting labels and information on the outside part of the wrappers, properly sealed to make the food be preserved and in good condition so that people will love and buy it more often. Next reporter, please.
Types of packaging materials. In many developing countries, the most commonly used packaging materials include vegetable fiber basket. These include bamboo, banana, coconut, and cotton fibers. These natural materials are converted into yarn, string, or cord, which will then form the packaging material. Paper. Paper is an expensive packaging material. It is, however, highly absorptive, fairly easily turned, and offers no barrier to water or gases. Glass has many properties which makes it popular choice as packaging material. Next. Plastics. The use of various plastics for containing and wrapping food depends on what is available. Next, please. Suggested dessert recipe. Mango tapioca. Ingredients. 1/4 kilo tapioca. First, cook the tapioca, then drain. 1 cup Alaska condensed milk. 1 cup Nestle cream or all-purpose cream, then 1/4 cup of water. 1 cup Alaska evaporated milk. 3 fresh mangoes. Procedure. Remove the mango from its seed. Use only 1 piece of mango, then put into the blender together with the water. Then blend until smooth. Combine the cooked tapioca, blended mango, cream, and milk, then mix well. Now, use the remaining 2 mangoes by slicing it and put as a topping.
Lastly, refrigerate for a few hours before serving. Next, recipe for leche flan dessert. Ingredients are 1/2 cup sugar, 3/4 cup of water, custard, 1 and 13-ounce evaporated milk, 1 and 13-ounce can sweetened condensed milk, then 12 egg yolks and 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. Procedure. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Step 2. Combine sugar and water in a saucepan over medium heat. Heat until sugar is dissolved and mixture is thickened and light brown. 7 to 10 minutes. Spread caramel evenly over in the inside of a flan mold, tilting the mold to make sure the whole surface is covered. Step 3. Combine evaporated milk, condensed milk, egg yolks, and vanilla extract in a large bowl. Stir lightly to prevent bubbles or foam from forming. Then, strain batter slowly into the caramel-lined flan mold. Cover with aluminum foil, then place mold onto the baking pan filled with water. Step 4. Bake in the preheated oven until firm, about 1 hour. Then, let fall about 30 minutes and invert carefully onto a platter.